Welcome back. Police have launched a manhunt for suspects who killed an Inkatha Freedom Party ward councillor and a schoolchild in KwaZulu-Natal. This death has prompted an investigation by the police's political killings task team. For a detailed update, we're joined by Siboniso Mngadi, KZN Media Liaison Officer. Sibonisi, thank you so much for your time this evening. Now, I guess the first question should be, have these perpetrators been caught yet?
No, we have not received such a report from the police as yet. What we know, the police are still out looking for those who may be behind this brutal killing of one of our ward councillors. It's a very unfortunate situation, incidents that the province will continue witnessing such criminality within the local government. You recall that we are also battling with the killing of Izinduna. Like last month, there was Induna, a female Induna that was also killed in Madlangeni local municipalities. But there are issues that we are looking at as a department, working together with the community safety and the office of the PM, and trying to find sustainable ways to curb these such killings within the institution of the traditional leadership and our municipal support.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this isn't the first. I mean, contract killings are escalating in South Africa, especially in KwaZulu-Natal, where it's known that there have been trained assassins that have been raining terror in the taxi industry, across the political spectrum, and this is over tenders and jobs and in municipalities, as we know. Now, here we have yet another killing, seemingly a politically related killing, right ahead of the elections. What is your plan to increase law enforcement ahead of these elections and post the elections as well?
Yeah, well, I think maybe such things that relate to security and safety is mostly suitable to the Department of Community Safety and Liaison. However, as the councillors are our stakeholders and traditional leaders are also our stakeholders, as I've mentioned earlier on, we are in consultation with the Department of Community Safety and the Office of the Premier and the Police Department in terms of looking how best we can try and protect the ward councillors. Some municipalities, it's unfortunate that not all of them have enough capacity in terms of the finance muscle to safeguard the ward councillors, because we have many municipalities that are really deep rural, like they depend only on the grants that they get from government to sustain themselves. So adding the security to protect all the ward councillors, it's financially not feasible. So we are looking for the support maybe from the police or from the Department of Community Safety in terms of looking of what are the sustainable ways that the department or all the departments that are concerned in this matter can work with to ensure that we curb this kind of killings. Because we are dealing with a number of ward councillors. KwaZulu-Natal is 54 municipalities, and then you can imagine how many ward councillors and PR councillors that we have within our system. We also have Izinduna, which are over 200. We have also Amakhosi, which are over 300. So there is quite a number of people that we are dealing with, and it will be not financially feasible from our side to provide protection from each and every one of them. But there are ways. For example, last year we implemented the security upgrade around the residents of Amakhosi, where we are using modern technology such as high-mast cameras and light. This is one of our ways that we are looking that we can afford, at least at this stage, to try and improve security around the areas, because the research told us that most of the killings, particularly of the traditional leaders, they take place just outside their residence. So we are looking at the ways of how we're going to improve the security around those areas. But we're also engaging with different municipalities, like all of them, where we detect the risk and then also see what the municipality can do or with the budget that they currently have, maybe to safeguard those that have been identified as being under the threat.
Now, you make mention that, there just isn't enough resources to take care of all the ward councillors there, which must be a frightening thought for ward councillors, particularly in KZN. This has been an ongoing issue. It was in 2018 when President Ramaphosa established the Political Killings Task Force with that aim to not allow political killings, particularly in KZN, to turn the province into a killing field. Now, considering the killings aren't stopping, what is the task force actually doing?
Well, I think that question also, it's a Department of Police that can also better address such issues. But my understanding was that to deal specifically with the killings that are related to politics. But we must also highlight that the ward councillor has been killed. But at this stage, I think the information that we have, it has not been classified as a political killing, because we recall that ward councillors also, they get involved different things. In some instances they get killed, but it's not politically related. Maybe some other issues that are got nothing to do with politics. There are such incidences like that. So we'll need maybe an investigation that will also tell us that this particular ward councillor was killed based on the political connections or political activities. So at this stage we cannot preempt and say it is a political killing. Yes, he was a ward councillor, but the information that we have, he was also involved in other things, but we cannot speculate that. So the political killings task team was necessary to deal with political killings and then maybe do an arrest. But I must also indicate that there were some successful prosecutions that have been done by that task team at this stage.
Okay. Well, political killing or not, at this stage, it is a tragedy that a school child has also lost her life because of this shooting. Thank you so much for your time in joining us this evening.